think is?
I think it's like scale.
So what is scale?
Like those things on those fish.
I feel like there's another thing that you would use a scale for. You know, maybe so you could like weigh yourself.
Are you calling me fat?
No.
For you guys on scales. The first scale that many people are familiar with is a scale from 1 to 10. So from 1 to 10, how well, on a scale of 1 to 10, how well does Mr. York know about scales? Or what does he know about scales? Probably somewhere around here between a 7 and 8, because we use a lot in science. Now, if we wanted to apply this to biology, I did not apply this to art, but if we apply it to biology, we could have a picture of a fish where we have a little scale down here. Now that's a little different context for scale, but it's still a scale. Now, in chemistry, we use scales a lot more often. We have scale increments on the mass. This is a triple beam balance where it has scale. Now, in the classroom, we don't use these as often because these are a little outdated, but we can also call these scales as well, which essentially measure mass. Now, another way to look at scale is a ratio. So if we look at a scale between the size of Mr. Hoag's biceps and the size of Mr. York's bicep, there's a scale ratio of 2 to 1, where you can obviously see the size of the bicep is about twice as large as Mr. Hoag's. So that's a scale. We can see this in art where you draw a picture to scale, where there's a fixed ratio of the distances between two objects, things like
Hey Amy, do you know what the word scale means?
No, do you?
I think it has to do with size.
Like, these beads are scaled way more larger than these beads.
Yeah.